Hello, 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 and welcome to the Weaver Chronicles. Check out our freaking new overlay. Worked really hard on this. I'm proud of it. This is just a rough draft, but it's gonna get better. What is with all the laughter? What is going on here?
It looks beautiful. I want you to know that it really, it looks beautiful. It looks
We love you, Hunter. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Your hair looks nice.
Ouch. Ouch.
Really?
Wow.
Bald, but all right.
Like, John's bald too. I mean, like, whoa.
No, John.
No, he's got to go. I'm sorry. You got it. Yeah, look, you got. Yeah,
John
yeah.
shaves his head. You're balding. There's a difference.
Hey,
Basic training. That's it.
the real mullet man. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Weaver Chronicles. Welcome to the Flipside. Welcome to D&D. Which, by the way, the real mullet man here, which is different. Like, my chat box is over there for, like, Twitch stuff. Loves him some D&D? Bro, we should have connected long ago. Because we are all about some D&D here at the Weaver Chronicles. Hey, yo, we got Shell. I see you. Welcome back. Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you. You guys like the new overlay? Like, we didn't really have an overlay other than, like, the Discord and, like, showing cameras and whatnot. But now we figured out, like, how to make an overlay and with the cameras and everything. It's gonna get so much better from here. This is just the start. Thank you for saying the overlay looks clean. Thank you so much. Thank you. Boy, howdy, this is exciting. Look, a lot of exciting things, man. All right, so number one, I have to say, way to go, you wanders, scribbles, and doodles out there. We did it. We accomplished our 40 follower goal. So we're actually at 43 followers. So you have to thank Mullet Man and Allybug19 that got us to actually, and Bildo Gaggins for getting us to the 40. So thank you so much. Like, we're so excited. Just slowly progressing, slowly growing. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate their support. I also had to thank some new scribbles as well. We got Moist Blanky TTTV. I can't, my brain. We got Moist Blanky. Also, we got Mouthful of TTTV. And for a new doodle to the Weaver Chronicles, we got Ari Yanto. Now, so here's the thing. For anyone who's new out there, if you're lurking or something, let me know. Cause if you follow us, I've got the thing now, I built it, where a follow, you get to spin the wheel. Which, by the way, I do remember John here, our newest cast member, followed the Weaver Chronicles. So he gets a spin at the wheel. So I think that's how we should start this session.
You haven't been drinking today, John, have you?
Me drinking? No. Why would I ever start drinking? That's absolutely ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous.
So I actually have to do this,
On to the next.
which will bring us here. Boom.
Not joking.
Hide. There we go. All right. Actually, I want to do the thing. Let me shuffle, and hide. All right. And now we click.
Hey, you're showing my backup.
Alright, what do I get? What do I get? Wish.
Hey.
You got Pass Without Trace.
Fancy.
In-game variety. I see you. Hey, it's Shell on my backup. What's up, Miss Rebel Goddess? How's it going? Also following. Oh my god, we got 2 spins gotta happen. All right, so listen. With Pass Without Trace, Let me get back to the overlay. Pass without trace. The way that these work in the spins, it's like for the session, for as many followers as we get, is spin of the wheel. And it lasts for this session only. That means they're good things, and they last all session. But once the session is over, it's over. Hey, I see you in game variety with that rolls for stealth as you lurk. Broker TV, what's up? Oh my god, everybody's blowing it up in here. I'm so excited. All right, this is cool. So anyways, pass without trace. All of you, for the whole session, get a +10 to your stealth checks. So keep that in mind. It's your responsibility, but that's your reward. I need to have it where it's like I can put that in stream elements or something. It's like, congratulations, pass without trace. You get +10 to all your stealth checks. All right. We had, let's see. We got another one. So Miss Rebel Goddess. So let's go back to the wheel.
To the wheel.
And shuffle, 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 shuffle. Spin. All right. So, you guys got aid. Therefore, that means that just like the spell aid, you have that for a whole session. And I think that's like what? It's +5 to your maximum hit points?
You choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit points, maximum, and current HP points increase by 5 for the duration.
Yeah, so instead of 3, it's the whole party. Your maximum HP for the session has increased by 5. Congratulations. And thank you, Miss Rebel Goddess, for the follow and aiding your heroes. We also have in-game variety who gave a follow, so we get to go to the wheel again. You guys getting all the aid luck in this session, I'm telling y'all. All right.
You guys here for every session.
Jump, 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 jump. Yeah, tell your friends.
Boss fights.
Bring them here. Give a follow. Spin the wheel. Help your allies. All right. For this session, you guys have been also awarded the Death Ward. Which, as you know, and if you don't know, that is a spell that basically, if you were to go unconscious and die, it prevents you from dying. If I believe correctly, I'll have to double check on that. I'm pretty sure that's what that means.
It saves you from death just once.
So you were saved from death in this session. Did I miss innocence?
Save you from disintegration as much as you want. At least once. I'm gonna live.
I wonder if was it, I had to double check about this, but I don't know if Broker TV. No, he's already followed. That's why. I know if I know you would follow me if you wasn't, because you also want to be a part of this wheel action. Let me turn that down just a smidge. There we go. So yeah, okay, so wrap up there, right? So you got Pass Without Trace, you got Aid, and you have Death Ward for this session. So thank you, all you out there who became Scribbles and are aiding your heroes for this session. Thank you so much. That being said, we'll go there.
Irresponsibly.
You see, irresponsible.
Thank you.
Which is really a shame that we're missing one cast member because he couldn't be here tonight, but it's okay. He's going to be here in spirit. He also can catch up via the VOD and such like that. So, on top of, you know, accomplishing the goal and everything, I'm going to have a celebratory drink. And I'm going to enjoy myself.
Bastard.
Oh, yeah. It's going to get fun. Ayo, I see some drinks happening around the board. We got Nal with her water. We got John with the... I'm sorry, let me do this properly. Come on. Let me do this toast properly. I should have done a toast properly. All right, to us, the Weaver Chronicles. Wait, hold on. Keep it there. To us, the Weaver Chronicles. May your dice roll high, and may our channel ever grow. Hear, hear.
Here.
Yeah.
Thank you for not making it a long speech, because this is heavy.
I got you. Okay, so let me catch you guys up, as it is my great honor and pleasure to do so. I'm going to bring this over here to make my life easy. Okay, so last we left off, our story begins in the year 2025 in the boondock city of Baybury, North Dakota, where at the University of Baybury, we meet Juno, Paul, Kara, and Augustus. Juno is a female college student at the university completing her second year. Cal is an old male janitor for the university, apparently very close to his retirement. We'll get verification on that here shortly. Kara, a female teacher aide for a strange man known as Dr. Farkobottom. The word cranberries echoes in the distance. Cranberries, cranberries, cranberries. Augustus, a male university security guard. As class began, we met the strange man, Dr. Farkobottom, and I think I'm going to grab your guys' attention as we go over, because I made a proper handout for our boy by go away and do this and do this.
Love the caption.
That's our Dr. Farkabottom. An extremely old man, world-class genius. His genius, however, is thrown off by his ridiculous antics, mostly involving cranberries. You okay there, Augustus?
Not enough drinks in the world for the cranberries.
I'm just remembering all the stories of cranberries and the different ways to prepare them.
Cranberries!
No!
There's so many different ways to prepare variety.
Please! Doctor, please focus on the lesson. Please, I can.
Alright, I'm sorry. I was supposed to do the recap.
You didn't have to sit through the actual lesson. You got to secure the perimeter.
Do I
Yes!
be on cranberries?
And next
after
time,
listening to a
I'll be
lecture?
there for the lesson.
Excuse me.
Don't worry, I'll give you the sedative.
Give
By the
me
way.
two. I may take one for myself halfway through.
Continuing on, as Dr. Farkabottom went on with his abnormal lesson about cranberries, we shifted perspectives to Augustus having a conversation with a man known as Mr. Sheffield. Suddenly, Mr. Sheffield observes something and then immediately tells Augustus to activate his shield. We then turn to Kara, which, by the way, Augustus, just give yourself a little wave to let people know, like, who exactly is Augustus.
Hello. What's up?
John playing Augustus. And then as we turn to Kara, Nam, if you would be ever so kind to give a wave of a hello, if she is playing Kara.
Hello.
Kara somehow senses what is to come. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And informs Dr. Farkabottom to activate his shield, and she will do the same. After doing so, Kara begins to try to calm the students and others that were in the class to not panic and make their way forward. But as soon as she utters those words, reality shifted. As we find our party in an abandoned university in what appeared to be a courtyard, while finding out Kara and Augustus are not who they seem to be, as Kara shifts into a fallen Azamar, and Augustus shifts into a red chromatic dragonborn and goes by the name of Illig. Juno and Call, by the way, give a wave there, Juno. That's our female college student
And
who just got wrapped up in this weirdness. Blah, 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 blah. Juno and Cal, not taking the change well, both learned and was told that this realm reacts to your fears, anxieties, and if not under control, will respond and enhance them. Aplan explaining
Aplan.
this. Aplan.
once a ton of pine.
What's a ton of plum? Explaining this is when a horrific star-like creature with one eye appeared. Which I was able to show that last time, so I will not do it this time. This creature's eye opened up into a toothy alien maw, where a voice protrudes from the maw, commenting being surprised to see others alive, but also sees this as an opportunity to test out a creation this mysterious individual apparently has created. The eye creature recedes its maw and takes off as the sound of liquid filling the courtyard fountain could be heard. As the courtyard fountain began to fill, swishing and swashing back and forth, spiraling with a heavy smell of metallic permeating the area and forming into a large humanoid form, a humanoid creature known as the Blood Elemental. Once it made its entrance, Kara and Illig take their stances and began to combat the Blood Elemental that when struck would morph its form into those that they love and care for, seemingly an attempt to rattle and dissuade their attempts to attack. However, for both Kara and Illig, this only incurred their anger and only heightened their intent to defeat the creature more. As the battle progressed, Cal did his best to hide himself, but Juno... Juno. She tried. Attempted to jump over the wall to completely conceal herself. Look, it was a good idea. I'm not backing on. I'm not dissing on your idea. It was a good idea.
Such a liar, because if
I'm not.
Idea, I wouldn't be getting the Juno.
It's just like it just
tisk.
like everything is great until it doesn't work. You know. Like, if it worked, it would have been fantastic, you know?
If she wants to fling herself off a surface, she will fling herself off a surface. Consequences or not. There were almost consequences.
Not if
to
you
be
fail the
young.
athletics check to do it.
I failed it, so let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about Juno, okay?
Well, actually, we gotta talk a little bit about Juno. But Juno attempted to jump over the wall to completely conceal herself, but being put in the horrific situation that she was in, her mind and her body were not on the same page. And it was this disconnection that would put Juno and Cal in a dangerous situation. As the Blood Elemental moved past Kara and Illig, enveloping Kara in blood, and the Blood Elemental leering at Juno. As the Blood Elemental leered at Juno, it dispersed its blood from its body, hitting Juno, but also, unbeknownst to the Blood Elemental, hitting Cal as well, and in doing so, knocked both Cal and Juno unconscious. It was at the time of their unconsciousness that things took a turn for the unusual even more. Cal and Juno separated, but experiencing the same phenomenon of finding themselves in a hallway surrounded by onyx stone walls, and their arrival / presence seemed to make 12 torches light up. The 12 torches were all a different color from the rest, where no two colors were the same. At the far end of the hallway, a door with 12 inlets and depictions of 4 creatures and 1 oddity. Hard to perceive, but the depictions were as followed, to best that they can recollect. A lion, a stag, a serpent, a centipede, and the oddity being an eye. Just a singular eye amongst these other depictions. Upon observing these depictions, their vision zoomed to the door, where the door starts to open, and a dark miasma starts to pour out as 2 red, terrifying eyes leer at Cal and Juno. as a big, sharp-toothed grin appears on an unknown creature within this doorway. The crackles that Call and Juno had been experiencing intensified to the point that their minds, bones, body shifted into new forms in reality. As Juno transforms into a changeling barbarian, and Cal transforms into a green chromatic dragonborn ranger. Bring that back up, thank you. The battle with the Blood Elemental continued, and the party successfully defeated the Blood Elemental, with Kaladin now being his name that he chose for switching into this new form, unleashing a poisonous breath that the Blood Elemental was vulnerable to. Unfortunately, being that Kaladin had no idea he was capable of such an attack, he directed his attack in the path of the Blood Elemental and Kara, which resulted in defeating the Blood Elemental. Hooray! But making an unconscious Kara at the same time. As an apology, go on.
I just want to say, he's new to it. It was an accident.
Literally shifted. I mean, it happens.
Listen, I'm just saying.
I just want to
He-
talk to him.
I just want to talk to him.
want to talk to him.
We do not have the best legal representation, but do what you must. Do what you
I'm
must.
just saying, the back of my sword to his head is a valid retaliation.
You know what? You do that. I'm gonna look that way. Oh, that is such an abandoned building. Yes.
Continue on, however. An unconscious Kara. As an apology, Kaladin cast Cure Wounds, which is something apparently he could do too, and brought Kara back from unconsciousness. Shortly after, the sounds of slow clapping can be heard as the alien creature returned, and standing on top of the rooftop of this abandoned university are 5 silhouetted figures. And to start this session, I need everybody to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I don't like what you're putting down.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
That's not my
That
purse.
will be a 22.
All right. Oh, how am I going to do this?
Starting the night off pretty
Oh,
decently.
Ah, nah.
That ain't good for me. That's not good for me at all.
Hold on. Hold on. This. Which then we go to here. And then we go to there. We bring it over here.
Yeah.
And yeah, that should do it.
Weird.
Kind of.
Sorry.
Why? This is different, but it's fine. It's not fine. I don't like this, but it'll. It is what it is. It's fine. We're gonna keep going.
It's not terrible. It is not terrible.
Anyway, so, did you roll that? Wait, hold on. No. Wait, yes? No, yes.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay, we're fine. Now we're good. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, so Juno, yeah, rolling a 22. Daggum. And then John with a 9, Kara with a 5. Interesting. Okay.
No.
I
Stuff.
was too busy trying to have plausible
Actually-
deniability.
Actually,
Mm.
hold on. That's actually wrong. I mean, it's still low, But oh no, it's correct. Never mind. Yeah. All right. Never mind. We're good. Everything's fine. Fine.
I think this has to do with the overlay, but it's fine. Talking about how you can see some of my Discord, but it's fine. Not gonna stress about it. It's fine. Anyways, so as you make your Constitution saving throws, the reason you're doing so is because that alien creature unleashed a loud shriek as you were distracted by the 5 silhouetted figures, and you feel your entire body lock up as you are all stunned. And I mean all.
Monster don't mean me.
By the by.
Kill me last. Kill me last, please.
So,
last, God damn it.
As you are stunned, I think it's time for you to see the silhouetted figures. So, up on top of the rooftop of one of these abandoned buildings, as I said, the 5 silhouetted figures appear to you. Where I'm going to be curious if I'm able to do this while it's zoomed in. If I do that, no. No. So you're just going to have to follow along with me, okay? So the figure on the far right says, "It appears your creation was not enough to defeat them, Art." The figure on the far left says, "Well, excuse me, knowledge. There is beauty in simplicity, and that is what I was going for. I never thought I would get such beautiful reactions from my creation. That was a plus. It seemed as though its beautiful forms seemed to stir a couple of them, which makes this pursuit worth the execution of my creation." The figure on the right, far right, speaks again. "We seem to be short as well. Not surprising, all things we seem to be too short as well. Not surprising at all things considered what those two value." The figure on the far left speaks again. "Now, since we have a captive audience like this time, wait till you see my next beauties. I guarantee it will be a sight worth beholding." The figure to the right of the far left character says, "Wait, Todd. I'm sensing spiritual alignment, cosmic forces. Something about these ones that survive seem to serve the greater purpose. One has even been touched by Cain's influence himself." The figure to the left of the far right character says, "So, this is the moment we meet God's chosen to protect this realm, huh? Not exactly what I was expecting, but with that event fog lifted, I will be able to see much further than before." Back to the character on the far left. "Killjoy. But a masterpiece does take time to perfect, and I think they will make for my most perfect creation yet." "Hear me, God's chosen. You have been chosen for a fate worse than death. For your lives, your relationships, your existence has been now marked by the legion of the Necrogeddon. I shall traumatize, terrify, and mortify your very souls to become my paint on this blank canvas of a realm that needs a little creativity in their lives." The figure to the left of the far right character. "Time is running short. This realm shall be engulfed by madness, chaos, and malevolence. malevolence, for I have seen it. The character on the far left. Adventure! If you would be so kind. As the character in the center, with a heavy and powerful swing of its sword, is able to rip the very fabric of reality, creating a portal. Yeah, creating a portal. The figure on the far left says, "Ciao for now," and insane. As a flash of light reverts reality back to normal, and you guys are back at Baybury University.
What the hell was that?
That's a very good question. They talked a lot.
I really wanted to punch the guy on the far left really hard.
Same. I honestly, they're lucky I was stunned. I had plenty to say because honestly, if they kept going, I probably would have died of boredom long before they killed me.
Christ. Ugh. That sword, the one in the center had, looked really nice, I'm not gonna lie.
When touched by Cain? Cain.
I don't know. We need to check in with Mr. Sheffield.
Oh my god, where's Farklebottom? She just immediately freezes. She immediately searches the surroundings. She's like, Dr. Farklebottom, I have some cranberries.
As you are searching around for Dr. Farklebottom, he is nowhere to be found.
Oh no. He has his watch. They have a tracker.
Yep. There's a tracker in it. We can also check in. That being said, I'll turn to Juno. Hey, how you doing? Name's Augustus. I know everything might be a little weird. We need you to come with us. Respectfully.
She just kind of looks around. She's like, respectfully, what just happened and why? And she'll pick up her hair. She's like, I just had my hair dyed.
Mm-hmm.
And cut.
Yeah. See, about that, I don't have the clearance, nor do I really want an explanation form or paperwork for this. It'd be easier if you came with us, and then my boss can explain all that to you. But just to give you a quick rendition that I should be able to say, you went on a nice little trip, and
Just stop beating around the bush. You're fucked. You're coming with us.
yeah, that's basically it. Let's go. Come on.
First thing
cranberries
first.
in the car, by the way.
Yeah. Don't worry. Dr. Farklebottom will receive a sedative before we get in the car. I promise. But it's fine first, as she will open her watch to the tracking to look for him specifically.
And then Juno's just like, hold on, wait a minute.
Oh,
Do I get to keep my axe?
You don't have an axe right now, June. You're back to being a college student.
Oh, the map
If
didn't
you-
change. That's why I got really
If you
confused.
work with us,
It was all of that.
I mean, either way, you're coming with us, by force or willingly.
I really don't want to write the paperwork if it's by force.
And neither do
What?
I. So please don't make us do the paperwork.
She'll just be like, fine, and her headphones will just kind of like go back on top of her head.
And
And then
take
she's
her.
like, and I'm not.
And, Augustus, take her to the car, and I will meet you there with hopefully Dr. Farklebottom.
Alright, you sort of knocked out the old dude. Should I take him too?
Yeah, yeah, of course. I'm pretty sure you can drag him. He looks like he doesn't weigh that much.
Yeah, all right. Here we go. The car's this way.
And as you guys are making your way, it's funny enough that Augustus and Kara, both your Apple Watches. No, we're not. I don't look.
Wrist watches. Wrist.
No, no. I get that. I was just gonna say a joke that, like, you know who employs Apple technology and say you have Apple Watches, but I don't believe in Apple Watches. All right, I got an iPhone. That's as far as I'm going. All right,
Are they
as far as I'm going.
Are they a
Why
myth?
don't you believe in Apple Watches?
Do you think they don't exist?
No, they exist. I mean, like I said, this is the year 2025. So, and
it's making.
Hold on. Why don't you? I need some context here.
you'll have to wait for that on the break.
Lame.
Anyways, long story short of that really is Android all my life. So I've just recently got an iPhone. So
Same. I'm in the same boat. Really got mine.
I've never owned an iPhone and I never will.
I've flopped back and forth between the games, but now I'm back on Team Apple, and it's just so much easier because of how, like, everybody at both jobs primarily just uses iPhones. So
anyway, so
loads of phones
on your wristwatches, it appears you are both getting a call.
Oh, and the paperwork starts.
Yeah, we both answer it. I'm not doing the paperwork.
You pick up the phone.
Yeah, she picks up the phone. I'm not doing the paperwork. It's Augustus's job this time.
Augustus, how do you respond?
Sir, the paperwork for this very lengthy excursion will be detailed. As well,
So it's very... Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
As well, we're bringing in two newly afflicted possible recruits.
And by newly afflicted, he means got dragged into the Flipside and lived with us. One's unconscious for reasons unknown.
It's very funny.
Messed up.
It's very funny that y'all just like kept just like you word vomited because all that this is Mr. Sheffield, number one, and number two, all he was trying to say would be like he's just asking you like, hello, can you read me?
Oh dear God.
Yes.
We lost complete contact with y'all. We lost complete contact with y'all, but thankfully Dr. Farquarbottom answered his call, and with some trying to get Dr. Farquarbottom to get to the point, as you know, as he does, cranberries, godforsaken, cranberries. Anyways, I got him to finally get to the point, and he explained to me that, I'm sorry, hold on. Right. But I finally got him, and then just should go on pressing ring. Oh, okay. Which you guys have already kind of said so. So yeah, I just lost contact with you, and thankfully interrogating, trying to get Dr. Farquarbottom to the point. He finally explained to me the situation.
You happen to know where he is?
He's back at HQ.
I think we won't have to deal with him.
That's fast. How long were we gone?
Augustus, when I called you, I'm pretty sure it's been... Has it been too long? It's been like an hour, I think.
Oh, okay.
You see, the way that it was explained to me is Dr. Farquarbottom activated his shield, Kara, you activated your shield, and then I'm assuming Augustus had done the same. And then in doing so, you were both, or Kara, for his recollection, you were taken away, but he did not. And then the rest of the students got taken away in the class.
Well, to be fair, I activated his watch first, so it probably had more time to actually activate before mine.
Well, hold on.
That might be it.
You said the rest of the students, not just 2?
Well,
Yeah,
they did
so-
say they were only survivors, so I imagine that those students didn't make it.
This will be part of the debriefing, but I'm unfortunate to tell you, it seems all of Baybury University students have disappeared. If you have 2 with you, then they're the only 2
Well,
survivors of
We have a
this event.
student and a janitor.
And like Juno just takes her headphone out. She's like, "Hold on, the whole university? What?"
Again, don't worry about it. Everything will be explained later. Mr. Sheffield, we will be there as soon as possible. Let's not do this out in the open. And
No,
then
absolutely
instead
no.
do this in person.
No. I wanted to just be very quick about it. I didn't understand that. Apologies, that's my bad. However, make sure to take the route through Aunt May's coffee shop.
I don't want to
We'll
go
do
to
so.
the coffee shop.
Coffee?
Never shuts up.
Why not?
She never
We
shuts
can
up.
get as much coffee as we can drink. I mean,
I don't need
not my
coffee.
favorites, I
But
know it.
I want coffee. I have finals. I had finals coming up.
I don't think you need to worry about your finals.
But can we
Hey,
still get
Mr.
coffee?
Sheffield, out.
Oh, 100%. We can get coffee.
And he ends conversation.
She closes it. And she kind of looks at Illig dragging the unconscious janitor. Maybe I hit him too hard.
I'm sure he just, after a long nap, he'll be alright.
I don't think you hit him hard enough because he did not shut up.
Well, he's very quiet now.
And it's wonderful. But if
He
he wakes up
is
talking about
aging.
cranberries, we all are going to have a problem.
That's
Mm.
fair. Oh, and warning, Mr. Farquebottom will not forget about your essay due on cranberries. Just letting you know.
Wow.
For what all has happened to me, I don't get a single exemption. The university's gone.
Yeah,
The
well,
professor isn't, so.
he's still very much alive. Sadly.
Ugh.
So we'll make our way to the car.
If it helps, I'll help you out with more coffee. Although you should get sleep at some point.
I'll just get
Yes.
ChatGPT to write it. It knows more about cranberries than I do.
Fair.
Mm.
He is pretty old-fashioned. He probably doesn't even know what ChatGPT is.
Let's hope not, because otherwise I'm screwed.
Augustus and Kara, you can feel an electric sneer from your wristwatch at the mention of ChatGPT.
Shut up. She just looks down at the watch. Shut up. I'm not dealing with you today.
No snitching.
And if you do, I will dismantle you. The hard way.
Wait, why are you
I
two
could
talking to your
program you.
watches? Are
I
they like
literally have
a new
programmed.
model or something?
Let's just say there's an AI in there that's very fucking nosy.
Don't worry
Oh.
about it. You'll maybe get one of your own.
What, does the AI have a thing for Dr. Farquebottom and his cranberries? Like,
Yes.
ugh.
No, it's just
Ugh.
very jealous when you mention other AIs.
That too.
It's very attached.
It's also a snitch.
Well, I don't even have it for me, so it can't get jealous of me. It doesn't even know me.
No, it can. and it
Oh,
will.
but it will. It will. Over time.
Like
So
within an
coffee.
hour. Yes, we'll get you coffee.
I need a shot of espresso and large.
I need a whiskey.
Why not
Whiskey.
both?
Ugh.
Honestly. No, both. Hold
Both.
on. The longer you do this type of work, if we take you, believe me, mixing both.
Whiskey.
Match made in heaven.
Right.
Too many bad frat parties. Sorry.
Well, that's why you don't drink enough to get drunk. You just drink enough to get the edge off.
This
Or
is
drink
true.
to forget.
Or that.
Or drink to forget.
Again, not advocating for anything. You know,
No,
mixing
definitely not.
coffee and whiskey. It's
Not advocating for
Honestly,
Ugh.
mixing whiskey with anything is usually a good idea. Anyway, you're driving because I drove here.
That's fine. That's fine. I planned on driving safely. Anyway,
What? You don't like the way I drive?
Are we putting Cal in the trunk?
you
I think he
knocked
needs to
out
go in the trunk.
Farklebottom after you hit a curb.
Listen, he was quiet the rest of the way. I don't know what you were complaining about.
Fair. And no, we're not savages. We're not gonna put him in the trunk.
But he's a
Never-
stinky janitor. He needs to go in the trunk. I don't want to ride in the car with him.
No. We're not savages. We have rope. We'll tie him to the roof. God. So uncivilized. Jeez. We did that in basic training, and honestly, half the recruits loved it. So I'm sure it'll be
Sometime.
fine.
I mean, now you just
I've
make
tried
it
to
sound like
roof
we're out
before.
in hunting country.
I mean,
Nobody's gonna
looks
question it.
around.
Sorry, out of character. Lane's gonna be like, my character had what? Had what happened?
Just
You
know,
gave him cranberries after. He'll be.
we can just dump a whole thing of. I have like a whole 3 gallons full of cranberries in the car. We'll just dump that on him, and he'll smell like cranberries, which is arguably better than a janitor smell. How's that?
So
I mean,
we're not tying him to the roof.
We're not
nah,
tying
tie
him
him to the roof. I want to see what it is. I can make a TikTok of it.
No.
We're
Oh,
not
God.
tying him to the roof, and we're especially not recording it because that's illegal.
And more paperwork.
And more
Which
paperwork.
I already have enough.
Because I'm not doing it.
You know what? You're gonna help me with the paperwork because
I am not.
no. The college student. It'll be great.
Because
We
I
can-
don't want to write this
okay.
essay for your stupid Dr. Farklebottom. What makes you think I want to write even a single lick of paperwork for you guys when I didn't even ask to be here?
While these two are going at it over the paperwork, I would like to get into the trunk and grab like 2 of our 2-gallon things of cranberries and dump it on the janitor.
Well, look, if you help me with the paperwork, you're gonna have anyway. If you help me with this, I will help you with half of that essay. And I promise it won't just be stolen work that Farklebottom has forgotten about.
No, definitely not.
Or
I could just give you the essay that I did when we first met.
There's a shiny forehead. I love it. I love it.
And
You're
then
a handsome
Juno.
man, you know that?
Very reflective.
You get disadvantage all night.
Which one?
I get disadvantage all night. Know that the first episode of Fatali back, I will roll my good dice in my good tray.
Oh,
You're
God.
insulting me. How dare you threaten me after insulting me?
Not insulting you. I was not
Respectfully.
insulting you. I was not insulting you. I was stating a fact.
Brother.
Oh,
This guy stinks.
Yeah.
And then
random
Juno just looks to a
I dropped
send you
cranberry
both.
juice all over him
We'll send
and then
you
just
both, I
roll
promise.
him into the back seat.
And then Juno's just like, look, I'm not doing the paperwork at all. And I'm not writing this stupid essay for Dr. Farklebottom. He's not even going to remember an essay either one of you wrote. How is he going to remember that I need to turn one in? I'm the
Well-
only student. Make the janitor do it when he wakes up. He loves cranberries too.
that might just because of his age, to be honest. But
I'm pretty sure it's an old person thing.
They really like
And let
this.
the old people
I wonder-
handle it. I don't
I
like
wonder
cranberries.
if
but
Mr.
let the
Sheffield
people
likes
have them.
cranberries. Mr. Sheffield likes cranberries.
I like stating all of these facts, but I don't even
Anyway, in the car, both of you have already got the janitor in there. He's had cranberries thrown all over him. He doesn't smell bad. Get in there.
Okay. All right. Next stop, coffee shop.
Yes, as you pour the cranberries all over Cal, his old elderly smell is taken away by the sweet, bitter. I'm going to call it sweet and bitter because I think that's how cranberries smell, of cranberries. And as you make your way to Aunt May's coffee shop, does not take you very long, as it's not too far away of a drive to get to Aunt May's coffee shop. But you arrive at a quaint little coffee shop. Looks a bit run down, but there displayed on the building is Aunt May's coffee shop.
Beautiful. All right, we'll get coffee and then we'll head in.
Okay. As you guys head inside, you see an elderly gentleman wearing glasses, but you don't see his eyes through the glasses. It's kind of like these are some thick lenses. And he is also cleaning a glass and does not lift his head. But when he hears the door, all he says is, "Sorry, we are closed."
Well, I don't really care.
Not for us.
Augustus, specifically, you know that when it comes to protocol, being told that the shop is closed, you are to respond with, "Sorry for barging in here, but heard about your special rabbit and have to try it."
We would both know that.
It's actually just Augustus.
Oh.
I look at him, I sigh. Sorry for barging in here, but we heard about your... We just had to try it.
The man...
Also, we need a lot of coffee.
The man lifts his head up and beckons you forward.
I'm carrying the unconscious janitor in my arms, by the way.
Yeah, that's what it's...
You,
Mhm.
covered in cranberry juice.
Yeah, I
You
know,
gonna
that's why
smell
I
like
dumped the cranberry
cranberries.
juice. That's why I dumped the cranberry juice all over the janitor.
He's like carrying a wet cranberry smelling old man. This is like, ugh.
They have
Not how I
problem.
expected to spend my day, neither.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Okay,
Imagine
cranberry
dragons.
juice.
We're just gonna go to this for right now, because I think that's a better... Uh-oh, I gotta do the thing. Wait,
Gotta do the thing.
wait.
Do the rock.
Oh no, what did I
If you
do?
don't
Oh
remember
yeah.
what cranberries smell like, simply take a bath in cranberry juice. Do it. Be different. Be weird.
Be different.
Be different. Be weird.
Do
Why does that sound like, what's his name? Help me. Welcome to the internet. Who sings Welcome to the Internet?
Bo Burnham?
That's correct. That sounds like it's a line from a Bo Burnham song. Be different. Be weird. Anyways, so as you guys get closer, as the man beckons you forward, the man says, "We don't sell special rabbit here, sir." Augustus, you know the next step of protocol in this situation is to present the coin to the man as a payment for the special rabbit. By the way, Juno, if you are interested, you can. I would like you to roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Insult you though, or state a fact. Why do I get disadvantage?
Because it's
From a
I mean, like he's gonna pull out a coin, and what you're trying to get out of the information is what is on the coin. And since it's like the size of a coin, that's kind of hard to see.
All right,
Because we're secretive as fuck. That's why.
Yeah.
Don't
If you
be
haven't
suspicious.
figured,
Don't be
don't
suspicious.
be suspicious. We are 100%. They are 100% suspicious.
Sorry.
It's
ADHD.
a 12. I had that there was a 21. Why?
It's okay.
No, it's not.
You know what? I'm gonna show it to you anyways. The DC is not high enough, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I'm nice and there was like wheels. No, I made a handout for this. Like this is important.
You put in the work.
I put in the work. Exactly. So
He wanted you to succeed.
what's happening?
Oh, that looks nice. I got that coin.
Is it doing it?
I'm gonna need that coin.
I don't.
He said that's nice. I'm gonna need that coin. How are y'all seeing this?
Oh, I'm not seeing coin. She's showing the
I
tab.
see it.
It doesn't show a handout.
The tab.
like- Coin and then Dr. Farklebottom.
I
Coin.
see it.
And then Dr. Falcobottom. I mean, of course you see it, Augustus, because like I mean you have one. So and Kara, you also have one. This is not doing what it's supposed to do. Why? Dadgummit. It was working great. And then
Yep it.
Yeah.
Dagnabbit. Wait, what just happened? Why is the stream being shared?
Oh, he's
Oh,
showing.
just so they can see the coin.
Oh, okay. All right, let me try that. Let's see what you got going on this stream here.
Love that. Love that.
There we go.
Really cool.
Yep. So the heads of it, you see these swords on behind a shield and the earth, and on the rim it says serve and protect both sides. And on the tail side of it, you see that very intricate design of a skull on the top with this like intricate gated door, and at the bottom is a weird name that says Zargetsi Zaatuan. Up at the top says Flipside.
Interesting.
I'll just put that down, slide it towards him. Are you sure?
Let's see. As soon as you present the coin, the elderly man's head flips open, where a neck reveals a coin slot.
Yep.
It's not like he's real. He's a robot. It's fine.
It's just security protocols. Don't worry.
And like Juno's just like poking at her own throat, like, ugh.
When Augustus does this, the sign on the shop went from open to closed. The curtains on the shop slide covered, like all around, just like, and the entire inside of the shop goes down like you're in an elevator.
Juno just looks at Kara. So is this where you kill people? Be real. Be so for real.
Why would I kill people in a place that other people can get to? That's evidence.
That's evidence. That's witnesses. That is, and no, and Juno is
That's
literally just in the
paperwork.
moment repeating that. That's not adequate. That was actually in character. Like, that's
Besides,
evidence.
if we wanted you dead, we would have let the creature kill you.
True.
I don't know.
true.
Somebody has a hatred for paperwork. I feel like
He would still have to do the paperwork.
I still would do it. I hate it, but I'd still do it.
They don't pay me enough to do the paperwork.
They barely pay us anything at all.
I know, that's the point.
At this point, I can say we Do it for the love of the game. That's it.
As you insert the coin and you guys are going down, like in an elevator, the elderly man's head does plop back on as you hear a click as it snaps back on, and he, as you get it now, he's a robot. That's why you can't see like his eyes through the glasses because, well, he's a robot. That's weird. Anyway, sorry. There's something on my thing I've never seen before, and it's never reacted this way. Could be a good thing. Anyway, so the elderly man says, "Can I get you anything?" As like elevator music kind of plays.
A will to live.
We don't serve that
he doesn't
here.
have that. You know he
Yeah.
doesn't have that.
I ask
You
every
ask
time, though.
every time. You do. You do. I'll take the usual biggest coffee you can give me legally. Add 2 shots of espresso. And you know what? Because you mentioned it, 1 shot of whiskey. Just enough to get me.
Certainly, sir.
I'll have a shot of whiskey too. Closest I'm gonna get to a will to live.
Shot of whiskey. Got it. All right. And as you two are making your orders, the sides of his body begin to open up as 2 other arms come out, and it starts just like making your drinks while he's just right there in front of you. Turns his head to you, Juno. Anything for you, young lady?
Her like finger for a second while she's like your finger on her chin while she's looking at all the arms. She's like, "I'll just take a shaken espresso, please, with oat milk." And she kind of like turns her head away because she just watched his neck pop up and a slot come out, and then all of this is going on. She's just like slowly reaching in her pocket for like a little teeny tiny notebook to start doodling.
His shoulder blades begin to open up as 2 more arms come out and start making just like fast succession of drinks.
Also, a cup of cranberry juice because I did use 3 of his gallon of cranberry juice on the old man. So he's gonna want another one.
His shoulders open up for holes and 2 other arms come out and making that drink.
Arms does this thing have?
As many as
As
need.
many as we need.
A lot of arms.
It is.
And he can make almost any drink you like.
Come sit.
And then he like in instantaneous, all drinks presented.
Just take my shot of whiskey.
Shots first.
Downs it.
I'm just over here like sipping on my shaken espresso, like.
Ooh. Good work today, Kara, as usual.
Nobody under our care technically died because I didn't see the rest of the students.
I mean, are they probably dead?
Probably.
Probably. Is there a small chance that weird group of bastards might have them?
Also probably.
Possibility.
It could be that the blood monster that we were fighting was made up of their blood.
Oh, why did you have to give... I was thinking it. I was trying to ignore it. I was really trying really hard. Hey, another shot of whiskey, please. Right here.
Arms recede back in, and then 2 more come out per your request.
I mean...
And
Juno
Juno just kind of sets her drink down as she's like very suddenly just overcome with nausea because she took a swing or 2 at that thing. She's just like,
Please don't pass out on us. I don't want to carry you down there.
No, you won't have to carry me. Why did you have to say something so controversial?
I mean, it was just an observation.
It's a normal day here. Believe me, you'll get used to it.
Or you won't, and you'll
have
just
to get used to it. My university's gone.
I mean, the building's still there. I mean, the building's still there.
Yeah, but the people who I'm paying my tuition to are not. So does that mean I get that money back?
Pretty sure the program. We might have a program for that. Maybe. I wouldn't
I've been
put
trying
money
to
down.
convince Sheffield to do that for a while. He's
I
still
mean,
talking
if
it
you
over.
want somebody who can convince
Hunter?
Sheffield to do something, you need only ask.
I knew it was you, Hunter.
I mean,
I know what you're about. I'm not messing with your camera.
I mean,
I was messing with
it's
my
not the
camera.
first time I've
You
convinced
literally
Mr. Sheffield
looked
to do
over
something.
and then moved it and then zoomed in. Hunter.
No.
Tell you what.
I didn't mess with
I'll
You
you.
know
give him-
what? You know what? I got you, Hunter. I got you.
Oh, you got me.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
Well, that works. I'll do
You
the
know?
paperwork.
You get
convince him.
down from there right now and seat yourself properly for this session.
No!
I convinced Sheffield.
Can't make me.
You know, this type of behavior, it really does tilt me just a little bit. I'm very tilted.
You know, y'all really need to stop flipping out.
She's gonna do it. Oh, I thought you were gonna.
Really, like,
Thought you were also gonna flip.
No. That's effort, and I'm not putting that much in.
Fair enough.
Anyway, you do the paperwork, I go convince Sheffield to pay off her students' debts.
yes, because the government's not gonna let that go.
Of course not.
Yes! Not gonna be poor forever.
Oh, please, you're gonna be working here. You're still gonna be dirt poor.
Oh, absolutely. I made more as a police officer than I do here.
Yes,
The
but I don't
military
have to
police
deal with
stuff.
student debt. You know how much havoc that wreaks on a girl's credit score? Ugh.
Wouldn't know, I never went to college. I went straight to the police academy once I was 18.
Ooh, girl, felt.
Uh,
Period. Slay.
that was smart. I should have done that.
You're sounding like my 11-year-old right now. Remember, I want you to know this.
Because she is an 11-year-old at heart. We know this.
No.
Oh,
No.
I know you are,
Aw.
but what am I?
I want it known.
Oh.
I want it known when the robot sets down John's drink as he's talking.
Mhm.
Reaches over.
Oh. Are we gonna have contested? Are we gonna have contested checks?
Oh, God. You know what? You do
Gino
that,
just
you.
sits down and resumes her drink and is like watching and just watched and didn't really say anything as she snatched it. She's just like
Augustus will pick up his coffee with espresso, sees that his shot is gone. Go ahead, Cara, you can have it. After all, you
Thanks.
were the one to get knocked out.
Yeah, only because an idiot. Only because an idiot looks at the unconscious janitor. Can't aim worth a damn.
Don't worry, since we're somewhat similar on that side of things, I'll show him how to properly.
wait, is Augustus still holding Cal?
I imagine he's laying on the ground.
No.
I figured he would have like flopped him on one of the tables, just
What do you mean?
He's
I've been
just-
resting my coffee on him. I put him down on the table. To keep him warm.
Catching a chill.
That's funny.
You know, I'm pretty sure Mr. Sheffield's gonna yell at us for treating an unconscious civilian like this.
He's
to be
not-
fair,
hold on.
he's the one who
He's-
kept freaking out. So
That-
it's
And he's
worth
not a
it.
civilian anymore. You can't consider him a civilian. That's
He's considered a civilian
Mm.
until he's approved to join.
Mm.
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Because that's more paperwork, and I'm not adding to my own bill.
You already have to. You already have to do the paperwork on him for admittance.
Yeah, but like he has to consent to being recruited, whether it's
Oh, no,
by
he
paper
doesn't.
or not.
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
You think I wanted to get dragged in this crap?
I think I wanted to get dragged into this crap.
I miss
Absolutely not.
a lot of people.
Well,
because
I
of
didn't
that.
know why you guys were here. I don't know anything that's going on. I was literally in class dealing with some cranberry fanatic, and I'm sitting here with a robot that has too many arms that I don't even want to think about counting, but makes a mean drink, and then you two and that unconscious weirdo. We're all a bunch of weirdos.
On that note, the elderly gentleman just said, "Do you need to freshen up, ma'am? Would you like me to freshen up your drink?"
No, I'm good, thank you. She just automatically switches like gears and then goes back. Anyways,
I'm gonna need you to lower it from the 11 that you're talking at and lower it to like a 5.
no, I'm kidding.
Oh, it wasn't a suggestion. I will gag you.
Please.
No
No more.
You know what? Fine.
I can only
Tilted.
justify so much.
It's not my
Oh
paperwork.
god, she's tilted again. Hold on.
It is 2025. Everybody getting tilted.
I wonder.
Augustus.
Everybody in the club get tilted.
Oh, my brain.
Anyways, I suppose I'm going to help with this situation because after this lovely conversation and roleplay that you guys were having, which was fantastic. Let's see. You will come to 2 metal doors as the elevator comes to a stop. You come to 2 metal doors, and you will see Augustus, which you know of this, and Kara, you know this too. You've seen this kind of happen sometimes, that at the very bottom, the coin is deposited, like, in a little kind of, pedestal.
I'll grab his coin and put it in his pocket.
Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Oh, thank god I didn't get stuck. Thank you. Thank
Now, Augustus and Kara, you know to open these metal doors, you need to present your coin to the door.
Which is what I'm going to do, because he's got his hands full. He's got a drink in one hand and an unconscious janitor in the other.
That's fair. Kara, as you present the coin to the door, the door opens. And for you, Juno, revealing behind these doors a huge underground base with hundreds of people and some high advanced technology. Mechs. There are people with jetpacks flying about. You've got someone carrying a huge crate with a telekinesis gun.
I mean, Juno's just like, I feel like I saw this once in one of my dad's old sci-fi movies.
Well,
There's more.
Yeah.
So much more.
do try to keep up. We don't want to have to go searching for you.
And as you are... I'm sorry. As you are... Oh, suits? Interesting you say that. Because as you're talking, there is a voice that is very close to you guys and seemingly out of the shadows saying, I observed that interaction in the coffee shop, Augustus. A bit rusty on procedure, aren't you? You know this is the voice of... appearing out of the shadows with a flash of gleam from glasses appears your rival, Marcus, as he steps out of the shadows, which I will now, if this works properly, I do hope so. Please show to players when I say show to players. It does it! I'm so angry. Why? It worked one time. It worked the one time that I needed it to.
I mean, I see it. I see it.
Big A.
I know, because like I put it in your journal. It's okay. I'm just gonna do it like this, and I'm gonna live my life.
Oh wait, there it is. Okay, yeah, cool. Ew.
There's your guy with suit. as you see a pale-skinned man, short black hair in an emo style, glasses, white gloves, in a business professional attire.
He's talking to me.
He's talking to you.
Gar, is he
He's saying,
Gar?
"Oh, he's talking to you."
Gar, is he-
Oh,
Gar,
don't worry.
Is he talking to me?
They call me.
Hold on. I got it.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
No. I got a little thing.
You have an
I could do
unconscious
lying up.
janitor and a coffee in your hand, and you're not wasting the coffee on this twink.
Oh,
Juno
don't
just
worry.
kinda
I dropped
like-
the janitor.
Juno just kind of pokes her head from around the two of you going back and forth, and she looks at Marcus. And it's just like, they have a name for people who look like you. What is it called?
A dick?
Oh,
Little
you're
bitch.
a weeb.
See, I knew there
A
was a reason I
dweeb.
liked her. A dweeb, apparently.
Oh, you're
No, a
definitely
weeb.
joining us.
Oh, a weeb.
Weeb. Oh.
Even worse.
Marcus, we have other
I
things
like
to do than deal with your skinny ass. Please go away.
Slay.
And
And why
I-
do you have a civilian with you?
Mr. Sheffield's
That's
already aware of
also-
it.
Yes, but that's also not part of the procedure. You're supposed to fill out Form 1095A,
pretty sure
subsection B.
Marcus, you have 2 seconds to turn your tail and walk away before they find it 6 feet under buried somewhere. Because unlike you, I take orders from Mr. Sheffield, not some skinny little bitch.
Yeah, stay in your lane, Marcus.
So why don't you go back off? Because Mr. Sheffield's already aware of this, and I'm pretty sure that when it comes to procedures, he ranks above you. So go fuck off.
oh,
Taken
thank you.
back, as
Thank you.
It's been a long day. I've had to deal with Dr. Farklebottom, and now all of this shit thrown into the fucking other place. I'm done for the day, and I don't want to deal with you or your damn paperwork. Got it?
yeah, at this point,
What?
you see a did I not put his description here? You see a long hair. Wow, I did not put his description. Daggone. You can tell though. He's got long, trashy blonde hair. He's wearing this like tie-dye type of shirt and rip-up jeans with these sandals. As he's like, he puts Marcus in like kind of a headlock. And he's just like Yeah, it's just like, lay off, bro. It's like gives him a noogie, and then Marcus is like, stop. This is not how you treat your leader.
Now this guy looks like he knows how to party.
Of course.
You know this man to be. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, John.
Oh no, it's all good. I was just saying. The much more friendlier of his group.
Yes. This man is Leonard. As he's like, so sorry about that, bros. Marcus here, always in the books. Oh, so sorry. You know how he can be.
Have a good day, Leonard. We have things to do, and I need more than those 2 shots of whiskey after this.
Marcus like finally gets out of like Leonard's little chokehold, and he's just like fixing his clothing. Just wanted to let you know, Mr. Sheffield wants to see you for debriefing and finish previous elaborations.
So you came here with a message and then decided to instigate. Got it. Good to know. Have a good day. And she'll grab Augustus and she'll grab Juno and just start dragging them.
And like, hold on, and then Juno's like, she's like, hold on, wait, and she'll go and she'll point at Marcus, like at like a spot on his chest, and then if he goes to look down, she's gonna flick up his nose.
What are you, a child?
Yes, and
Civilians.
Come on,
Just
Juno.
has a shit-eating grin on his face, and he's just looking directly at Marcus. If you ever have a problem with it, you know where I live. Any day, anytime, any place, anywhere. Take care.
And Juno's just following behind going, World Star!
Bring back all the references. Leonard's like, later, dudes!
Later, Leonard.
Stay far around, totally!
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, I'm glad he's not. So...
All I know is I'm going to drop this off. We should probably drop him off at Medbay just in case. Drop off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Medbay and drop off Fucklebottom's cranberry juice and then Mr. Sheffield's office.
He's going to need.
So that's what we'll go drop off the janitor in the Medbay. Stop at dark. I'm actually not even going to interact with Farklebottom. I'm going to walk in. I'm going to make sure he's not paying attention. I'm going to just drop the drink in front of his desk and, like, leave.
When you find Dr. Farklebottom, he seems to actually be at his board where he's, like, looking at a computer, looks back at the board, writes something, looks at a computer, looks at the board. So he doesn't even recognize that you came in.
Fantastic. Walk in, drop his drink off, leave.
All right.
And then Mr. Sheffield's office. She doesn't even knock, by the way. She just walks in.
Huh. Okay. 1 second on that. Okay. So you're going to walk in, meaning that is everybody else going to follow?
I'm already starting to fill out certain forms, as well as just Augustus logbook, 2 civvies, possible recruitment to the team, college disappearance, filled out forms A through Z. Sir, we're back. Ready for debriefing.
And Juno, what are you doing? Are you following along? You
kind of
going in the
just
room?
looking around at everything, just kind of taking it all in.
Okay, so if you're not going to enter...
Hold on.
No. Car is making sure she's right there. She's like, at this point, she's probably grabbed her and dragged her along. Like, come on, just look at everything later. Yeah, it's like, you can look at everything later.
All right. Well, for anyone who is like entering in, you'll notice that it appears that Mr. Sheffield has his chair turned, looking at all the multitudes of monitors that's in front of him. That being said, anyone who's interested, you may roll a perception check. And let's go to the map. Regular. Mm-hmm. No disadvantage.
Ooh, we got a 17.
I have 14.
There we go. Yeah, I wasn't seeing y'all's rolls there for a second. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Juno, 17. Very good. Kara, 14.
Hopefully something good.
Are you waiting on... Oh, yeah, okay, you are waiting on... And 17 from Augustus. Very nice. Very good. All right, so got a lot of information here, so you want to pay attention. We're going to start with... we are going to start with Nam with her 14 for the information that you get. So, Nam... This is what Nam gets, and then it's also what Juno and Augustus are going to get, okay? So basically everybody gets this. You see one screen on the far right seem to be observing... Excuse me. Seem to be observing the woods. One screen in the middle seemed to be observing Baybury University. However, for Augustus and Juno, you guys get that information plus one screen below the middle screen seemed to be observing all the continents and countries with red blips in different places located on each continent and country. One screen on the far left seems to be playing and replaying the encounter you guys just faced, moving focus from you, the Blood Elemental, and then the so-called Legion of the Necrogeddon. A screen below and far left seem to be observing a black van that goes from one area of town to another. Once this, as you gain this information and he hears you come in, Mr. Sheffield turns in his chair, the screens go off, and he says, wait, I feel like I'm missing a line here. No. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, no, it's right here. He exclaims, as his back was turned to y'all. I'm sorry, this is how it's supposed to go. His back was turned to y'all, and he says, Cal, Juno, Augustus, and Kara, you are finally here. Cal and Juno?
Cal's in medbay. He's unconscious.
Oops, so sorry. Gotcha. Well, I mean, fair enough. But here's how Mr. Sheffield thought this was going to go down, okay? It's like he had this all role-played and planned out and whatnot. He's going to have a chair, and he's going to be like, Cal, Juno, Augustus, and Kara, you're finally here. Cal and Juno turns around. Welcome to Cal's not here.
He's in
He
medbay.
got knocked out during our time in the Flipside, sir.
Can't
But
imagine
he's
how that
recovering.
happened. Fine. Might wake up with a headache, but he'll be fine.
He fought very bravely.
I see.
Yeah. His aim could use some work, though.
Yes. Juno, he fought bravely.
He fought. He fought.
Please.
Well, according to, based on the camera footage that I've obtained from my two operatives, you've already met Kara and Augustus. Which, by the way, now that he's turned around, let me show you what he looks like.
But I already know what he looks like.
Me too.
The jacket. All right, my man. Serving looks.
You see this man known as Mr. Sheffield. He is dressed in formal attire consisting of a black suit jacket with gold, orange. No, it is bold. I'm sorry. With bold, orange, golden flames running along the sleeves, a blue vest, a white dress shirt with vertical pinstripes, and a black bow tie. His look is further accentuated by a gold chain likely attached to a pocket watch. He has a sharp jawline, slick back brown hair, and an eye patch over his right eye, which is secured with a stylish strap with gold embellishments. His left eye is golden, and his ear is adorned with a small gold earring.
Mr. Sheffield, do you have cranberries?
Oh, for the love of... No. Look, you come into my office, we do not ever utter that word in here.
I'm just curious.
Not even as a joke. But no, I don't like cranberries.
It's not all old people got it.
Don't let the old man hear you say that. You know.
I actually do. I want to be there for that conversation.
No,
Please no.
No. The last time that happened was during my orientation. It was a whole day. Don't do it.
Juno, so sorry about your situation, and I'm sure that you have many questions. But first, my name is Mr. Sheffield, and I am in charge of this Coin HQ facility.
Hey Hunter, what's going on with your camera, dude?
Yeah, you're all.
You went choppy, Pixie.
Well, that's just for us. He looks fine on the stream.
Okay,
Thank
good, as
God.
long as he looks fine on the screen. Good.
Yeah.
But Juno's just like, I don't know, man. I was given a free coffee. I was told I might get my student debt paid off since, the university or the people in it are gone. But Augustus is writing my essay for Dr. Farklebottom. Otherwise, I'm going to scream cranberry.
No, I'm not.
I like this one. We're keeping her.
Well played. Welcome. I'm not saying you're hired. Welcome aboard, by the way. Welcome to our team. I like this. And she's tilted again.
Hunter!
What? I'm not touching it.
I don't believe that.
Get down from there and be a part of this session.
No!
It's too much fun with Video Ninja. Anyways. I see. All right. Yes, and which is why I'm glad you all came here, because we're about to send out our cover-up team, as we do, probably be along the lines of some gas leak and no one can enter the premises, and we don't know what has happened to all the students, but we don't believe that it's deadly, but there's been quarantine, the whole spill and shabam. You see, Juno, we here at Coin, we protect reality. And we protect reality from the supernatural events of the world, so that everything runs smoothly and no one is brought into chaos and such. And so not even the government knows that we are doing what we are doing. We are even that secret from the government. And right now our current interest is not only protecting reality, but it is also protecting the flip side. I believe you had a taste of a realm similar, but not at the same time. Something I need to tell about you two. Tell that to you two. This was a different pre-event than we've experienced in our time.
Well, it didn't feel like a
pre
normal
is...
tear.
I'm so sorry.
I don't think it felt like a normal tear.
Which the both of you know that a pre stands for a portal rip event.
It was definitely different from the ones I did.
Yes, it's fascinating to me that you activated your shield, Augustus, when I told you, and yet you were still pulled.
I'm not sure why, but these individuals, creatures we encountered, did say that we were touched in some way.
They said we were God's chosen, and one of us was touched by Cain, whoever the hell that is.
Yes, this group is also new.
Yeah, they're very annoying. They talk a lot. I would have died of boredom before they tried to kill me, that's for sure.
I would have to say... Oh, you first, John. I'm John, I meant Augustus.
Augustus, Illig, whichever you prefer, boss. I don't know why you're calling me John. But, I will say,
it's old age.
It could be. Could be the
Does
early
he need
signs.
cranberry?
Glares at the both of you.
Please, no more. But, as I was saying, sir, I don't know who these group of individuals are. I can tell just off the bat that they're going to be a problem.
And they can create tears. At least one of them can.
Yes, that is true. Oh, I really want to get my hands on. I'm requesting immediate authorization to for me and my team to go back. They are, well, the other two are coming with. After they're trained, to go back and start to hunt these individuals down. They seem like they'll be a problem. We should nip it in the bud.
I concur.
Well, I wanted to tell you that as of recent, we've been observing these portal rip events, and there have been times when a portal rip event is occurring. There have been places throughout the world that seem to radiate with the same energy, yet when reported through our other locations, no rip to be discovered.
So, like,
I'm
one
getting
was
Dr.
starting and it
Farkabob.
didn't form?
It was the same energy was radiating, but when asked to report in on the location from our other coin locations, they said that no disturbance of reality has been shifted, no portal rip to be
So,
discovered.
like it started to form and then just stopped.
Something like that. I'm getting Dr. Falkerbaum to read into the data to understand exactly what all that means, but I have a theory. That is where this Legion of the Necrogeddon either first originated and or perhaps their method of travel into our realm. We have our method. It may seem they might have theirs, and they've just now decided, for some reason, to show themselves. Indeed.
I don't like it. Genuinely.
Nor do I.
With long speeches as they go, everyone catch their names.
Yeah, one was adventure, one was art, one was
What was it?
science?
Alchemy, science.
Adventure, art, science. Mm,
We'll don't worry, we have the footage and whatnot. But and the audio's a little, I have to get Dr. Bottom to work on that as well to fully understand. But isn't it weird how they go by that name instead of, I don't know, normal names, actual villain names?
They could be aliases. Titles.
Could be.
It could be what they embody. These
There were a lot
creatures
of continue your debriefing, Augustus. Apologies. I'm going to sit back and reserve my comments.
It's all good. It's just that they all seem strange. Their outline, the way they act, sound. They seem to be more some twisted embodiment of what their name.
Wasn't one named Religion?
Perhaps. Entirely sure anymore.
I don't know.
But the one that kept talking, the one named, what was it? Science, I believe.
Art, I do believe.
Art, yes. He was obsessed with creating new, if he called, threw at us, beautiful, I can only imagine. And it just feeds into my theory that their names, the extremes, the most extreme version a twisted and evil version.
Which is why I'm getting Dr. Fuckerbottom to look into that data. Because the locations were mainly ruins and temples. Those ruins and temples were, of course, revered or held by, something. So perhaps there might be a connection there. And
Perhaps.
Kane is too on the nose. It couldn't possibly. It could not. It might, though.
That's what they said. They said that we were God's chosen, and one of us was touched by Cain.
Well, again, this is too on the nose, don't you think, Augustus? You meeting Abel, and now Cain being brought up.
Abel. Do I know who Abel is?
I would have mentioned.
Augustus, would you have let her in on your exploits?
I would have shared some what I've learned on the trips through the Flipside with Abel and everything regarding that.
Everything regarding that. So she would know the order of Abel?
Yes, she would know about the order. The reason Augustus goes by that is what the order of Abel knows him as, to his understanding.
John, I hate to say this, but for some reason you cut out.
What? Oh God.
How's my stream quality? We're good?
Yeah, looked fine.
It is good. You
okay?
Very bald, but looking good.
Hilarious. I didn't even see this. Apologies, Professor Rusty's Workshop over on YouTube.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Maybe that just happened. And I just checked it when all that went down. Go ahead and try to say things, John.
How we doing?
Better.
Okay, we're catching you.
Clear. Beautiful.
By the way, are you going to say that in character also about like the reason that you go by Illig in that form?
Yes, I say that in character, such as I specifically go by Illig in the Flipside. Not completely sure yet. The form I take, the body I belong to warriors or driven knights called the Order of Abel. For Cain to now be talked about, it seems I'm not entirely sure yet. But
it is our so far only piece of evidence that it appears when taking on a form that we call either the Zargetsi Zawatuan or Flipside, you seem to take the place of someone on that realm. In Augustus' case, it was Illig, the red chromatic knight that you encountered. We don't know, however, if this is entirely true. This is the only knowledge that we have. We don't know what it means for you, Kara. Not as of yet. And we're not sure what it means for you, Juno, as I've experienced your Flipside form myself through the footage.
Wait, you turned into a woman?
What? No, I. What?
experience
Me?
before.
Oh,
So it's like,
sorry, sir.
so you turned into a woman?
No,
Yeah,
it's a.
you
I
know,
saw the
sir,
footage.
sir, you don't have to hide anymore. Very.
I got.
Yes, Juno, he became a
That
beautiful.
explains the jacket.
I'm sorry,
Augustus, this is highly inappropriate.
Of course, sir. My apologies.
This is a serious
nothing
situation.
wrong.
We have a new threat that's being brought into reality on top of everything else we have going on.
Which is why you should be open about yourself. It's okay to be in the closet.
Oh, crap baskets.
I'm not
Juno
going
is just
to
on
humor
the
this.
floor, laughing.
Before we continue to bully the boy. Sir, did you say there's something new on our side of things?
It is something new. He finally told his secrets.
Oh, there's that. Oh.
It's
I
not gonna be our
mean,
problem, is it? Because I don't want to deal with it.
the Legion is our problem.
Well, you said, well, yeah, obviously.
That's the new threat I was referring to.
Oh, we thought
Oh,
there was something
thank
else.
the
No.
heavens.
Oh,
Okay.
lords.
Okay. I'm gonna need.
But you have a choice in this matter. You can go and venture into the Flipside, I will say. And I will permit authorization upon for you to enter into the Flipside and such of that manner. I am offering you a choice, however, that will be one or the other. You can either investigate the Flipside, or when we can get knowledge of these temples and ruins, you can go investigate the temple and ruins and look on that side of things. If not, then I will send Beta to investigate the other that you do not choose.
It's just part of beta, right?
Hmm?
She's looking at John. She's just John. She's looking at Augustus, and she's like, "This is part of beta, right?"
Yes, and I think he would much rather deal with some that type of work. He doesn't strike me as the upside type.
Yeah, I imagine he'd probably trip and scrape a knee and then cry for an hour. I say you send Beta to the temple.
At least
You know,
2 hours.
for at least 2 hours, and make sure that Leonard's with him in an enclosed space.
Well, yes. You know, I mean, Beta Group, if you must have forgotten, Beta Group consists of Marcus, Leonard, Laura,
Oh no,
and...
I didn't forget, I just didn't care.
well,
They weren't my
fair.
problem.
No, that's fair, that's fair. But Laura and Claire, too, are part of the group.
That's why I say, just make sure Marcus and Leonard just end up in a small room together. It'll be great. Be good for morale.
They should really use the
possibly.
comp cursor. They really do seem to like it. I heard Marcus say he loves those smaller, compact cars.
Yes. They also save gas and money. So,
Exactly.
And it's good for the environment. See, we're helping save reality. We have to be careful.
I will take it into consideration. But that being said, Juno, you were unfortunately wrapped up into all this, and you were a victim of this situation that you didn't ask for. And I'm sure that Augustus and Kara, possibly, they may have shared their stories, but they also didn't ask for this and got wrapped up into this. But understand, you have a chance. You have a real chance of saving reality, of making a difference in this world, of maintaining balance, peace, and order. And I'm not sure what your life would look like after what you have gone through so far. And with the university currently under cover-up, it may be quite, could be quite a while before we can really get around covering up an entire university disappearing into thin air. But the choice is entirely yours. You don't have to be a part of this life. You don't have to be a part of this organization.
I don't think Kara will give me a choice.
I am her boss. And I'm not going to put someone through something that they don't want to do. They don't feel ready. They don't feel like they want to be a part of this, that they want to live a normal life. Normal life will be hard to live after what you've gone with, but I offer you this choice. These two have a reason to be here and doing what they're doing, even though they were caught up in a situation that they didn't want to be a part of. They have their reasons for why they're a part of this organization and serving as long as they have. You have to ask yourself, Juno, what is yours?
Well, I don't really even know how I managed to land a spot in Baybury University. So, if that's not there, I'm not going to waste my time trying to figure out other plans because I'm a broke college student. I don't have much of another place to go to. And Augustus really doesn't like paperwork.
I'm just holding up the free coffee that you just had.
This way.
You can get this all the time. I'm just saying.
And I'm always one who's up for a brawl, whether it's life or death or any of that nonsense. So, count me in.
Mr. Sheffield stands up from his desk, walks over, puts out his hand, waits for you to shake.
She just kind of awkwardly holds out her hand. Like, she's young. They don't do handshakes.
That's fair. He's old-fashioned.
Fist bump, sir. It might work.
Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, fist bump. Then.
Welcome to Coin. Get ready to serve, protect both sides, and make a difference.
As long as I'm not on Team Beta, because that Marcus weirdo is begging to get his butt beat.
No. We're adopting you. You're part of our team.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not giving you to Marcus ever. I'd never do that to you.
That being said, sir, the usual training regiment with me and Cara spy.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Oh, you know how to join the team training, you and I train for a little while. No, you don't. The sparring.
I didn't really need much training. I was a police officer before this.
Well, yes. But the sparring was, to keep informed.
Oh, is that what it was?
Somebody to fight
We
with?
weren't just fighting for fun. You realize that, right?
Oh.
Oh God. Well, for instance, Juno, stand still. We have to train her now. Make sure she's combat ready. Now, pardon me, I do have to deck you in the balls. I'm joking. I wouldn't do that until we're in the train.
And besides, if you decked me, know that I am always carrying.
I know that.
We'll shoot you.
We
Don't
both
worry.
carry.
Oh.
Juno just slowly pulls out her phone, like.
Watch, release the EMP, 5-foot radius.
Releasing EMP, 5-foot radius.
Thank you. Don't worry, it'll turn back on after,
And with that, your phone like dies, just like turns off.
Lily puts it back in her pocket. You're killing all the fun. No wonder Marcus doesn't like you.
Oh, I'm waiting for Mitch decides to grow up. Yeah.
Actually, now that you've presented Pamela Claudia, perhaps a formal introduction to our virtual AI assistant of Coin, known as PC. As Augustus' watch like turns on, and you see a female's face that is comprised of ones and zeros and multiple ones and zeros that shape her face and are blue numbers. As she says, "Hello, I am Pamela Claudia. It is nice to meet you. Would you like to hear a joke?" The mouth mimics. It's hilarious.
He's staring literally right at Juno as she's asking you this. But
It's like
he'll literally take out his wallet like a dollar. Put it away.
And then she just kind of looks at Kara. Isn't this the thing that's the snitch?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to hear your jokes.
I am not a snitch.
You literally tell on us all the time. That's a snitch. Aren't you supposed to be an AI? Aren't you intelligent?
I am only intelligent with intelligence that I have been given. Says a lot about you guys.
Isn't Dr. Farklebottom the one who created that? So really, he's just insulting his creator. Not my problem.
Don't talk about my father while I'm here. Ba ba ba. Couldn't give her words.
Whatever I want.
Your
I'm
father's
gonna
joke.
I'm gonna like reach over to Augustus's watch and shut it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's PC. She's annoying. We don't like her. We tolerate.
She's
helpful
useful at times.
but mostly annoying.
At times.
She's like Marcus, useful but annoying.
Wow.
Oh no, Marcus isn't useful. He's only good to double check paperwork and wrong paperwork. Only
Well, you know,
Mr. Sheffield to tell you it was right all along. Dick.
you think I could threaten him into just doing our paperwork for us?
No, I'd much rather do it myself because I.
We're just doing this right in front of Mr. Sheffield. It's fine.
So, you guys might want to listen to the stream on this one, as it appears Pamela Claudia decides to play a song.
I look at my service weapon.
You just watch as Kara just undoes the watch and just throws it across the room and just goes, Mr. Sheffield, you can keep that. I don't need it anymore. It's not worth it.
Oh.
Joke's on you. I'm indestructible.
I wasn't meant to break you.
Fair enough.
Oh, there.
Yeah, I was like thinking she would like play like a nursery rhyme And apparently there is one. It's called the Cranberry Song by That's Strange. The band is called That's Strange.
I can't.
Great song.
Mr. Sheffield,
Great
make
song.
it shut up. Make it shut up or I'm gonna shoot it.
Oh, I already turned it off.
Oh, cool.
Like, out of character, I stopped the music. I stopped the song.
Oh, I know. I listened to it like 2 seconds and then muted my stream again immediately. Immediately, like no hesitation.
That's a new form of hell. I want you to know.
I will go and shoot.
Well, you guys look like you're getting along swimmingly.
Sweet.
But to be part of Alpha's group, Juno, is a high praise, I have to say. It means that you have some high expectations.
Also, we're paying off for student debt.
Thank you, sir, by the way, for doing that. It's
Yes,
very
you've been a great help.
Wait.
Yes, thank you.
Wait. Well, hold on now.
Juno, and then grab Augustus, and we're gonna walk out of the room.
Well, sir, if you don't have anything further for us, we'll go to the training hall. Maybe the
Have a
missile.
good day. Thank you, Sadie. Thank
Good
you
Nice
again,
to meet
sir.
you.
And
Jack is not
scene.
as flaming as you.
And scene. So that was kind of where information that I had for the session necessarily ends. But if you do want to do a little roleplay, a little training spar thing, I'm totally up for that. Like this is, look, coin is open right now. Like the base is open for you guys to do what you want. You tell me what you want to do.
Food would be great.
Food would be great, and a drink.
We did just have one in the elevator.
It's not like we're gonna train today. We literally just got back from a mission. She literally just got stuck in the Flipside and back out again. I think some rest is necessary, at least mental.
Fair enough. Probably get up at
Oh, Dark 100? 2 o'clock? 3?
Oh, Dark 100.
Yeah, that should work.
Up 3, 4 o'clock?
Yeah, let's be fair, let's do 3:30.
Alright, 3:30 it is.
Should we head back to the... Did you dorm there? Did you have clothes? Or do we need to go shopping?
I mean, I'm all for a fresh fit.
I mean, we have
We'll go to
spares here, so...
Yeah, I was gonna say, we could just use spare.
Just as long as I'm not twinning with Marcus. I don't like that guy.
You will not be, no.
No, we have our
We
own
would
thing.
never do that to you.
We like you here, we don't... You're freshly adopted, you're not gonna...
Freshly adopted.
You are.
Freshly adopted.
Yes, welcome to the family. You either drink coffee, or alcohol, or both. Tea is also acceptable.
That's what I drink when I'm not drinking alcohol, because I don't need coffee. I run on spite.
And I got your message, Amber. So I understand. So that being said, you guys have your drinks, have your food. You guys lay down for the night, and we're going to end this session with Augustus's dream.
You couldn't just leave me unhaunted for one... Oh, thank you. What's up?
Augustus, as you sleep in this dream, you find yourself surrounded by onyx stone walls. And it seems your arrival has made 12 torches light up. these 12 torches are all a different color from the rest, where no two colors are the same. At the far end of the hallway, there is a door with 12 endlets and depictions of 4 creatures and 1 oddity. Hard to perceive, but the depictions were as follows: a lion, a stag, a serpent, a centipede, and the oddity being an eye. Upon observing these depictions, your vision zooms to the door, where the door starts to open, and a dark miasma starts to pour out as you're back in the Afghan tunnels.
I love PTSD dreams. All right.
As you're looking around, there is nothing but blood splattered in the familiar places that you remember. Your men being literally taken from from above to straight below into the ground. The sounds of their bones crushing echoes in this tunnel. You close your eyes as the crushing and the screams begin to bellow out in this tunnel. And as you open your eyes again, not able to take it anymore, there she is. Your love. As she says, Augustus? And then a snap of her head from the creature above, as it recedes back into the ceiling, and you just get left with a headless corpse, a spurting neck of blood. As you embrace her, you cry. And then off to the side, you see your best friend, legs chopped off, the love of your life disappearing in your arms. As a hand reaches out, Augustus, please! And you see him being teared away into the shadows and the darkness, screaming for help. Hear the very fingers claw into the dirt, trying to grab any purchase. And the screens finally dissipate as the darkness consumes and envelops you. As you hear the maniacal laughter that character known as Art. And that is where we're going to end session tonight.
Hunter.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
I'ma kill him.
Well, you'll get to kill him next time on the flip side.